Hello and welcome back. Tonight here, I am going to review a Serge Lutens fragrance that I only got to smell for the first time last year. A couple of things you should know about this. This is called Sarrasins for one. It was released in 2007. Obviously, well, as you can expect, nosed by Christopher Sheldrake. Now, I got a sample from a friend of mine. These come in bell jars, as far as I'm aware. At the moment, they're still sold in bell jars, but depending on where you live in the world, these may be quite difficult to get. I know I can't buy them here in Australia. They don't sell the full range of Serge Lutens perfumes in Australia. Maybe if I find myself in Paris one day, I will definitely be looking to buy a bottle of Sarrasins. It is predominantly based on a jasmine accord. It's not just a jasmine accord, because what I love about Sarrasins is that it hums at a lower frequency to quite a lot of other jasmine dominant perfumes. And I found that this was one of the first jasmine perfumes that I could wear and enjoy unself-consciously. Let's spray some on. I've got the dry down going on the other hand. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick this up here on camera, if I can get it to focus. Let's have a look. You can see that that juice, that's all I've got left, is the deepest kind of purple juice. And so whatever you do, do not spray this on light colored clothing. Maybe don't spray it on any clothing. Let's finish this off because I could bathe in this stuff. Official notes as listed are jasmine, something, well, a blooms accord, which to me invokes mixed florals, carnation, all on a base of musk. And, you know, to my prehistoric nose, they're the main things that I actually smell. But my God, is this just a beautiful, sweaty cloud of floral musk to wear. And like I said, if you're a man who is a bit frightened to wear floral perfumes, in particular white florals like jasmine, I don't know, I just sprayed this on and I didn't care, to be honest. I did not care because, like I said, I find a lot of jasmine, even real jasmine, to have this kind of high pitch, indolic waxiness. And here it is brought down to a lower frequency by probably this carnation accord. It's like, it's mellower, it's a bit richer and more syrupy. And in fact, the interesting thing about this perfume is that it behaves very differently depending on me, at least, depending on how cold or warm it is in the environment I'm wearing it. So, as an example, I sprayed this on today and I was outside, and here in Melbourne it's the middle of winter, so it was quite cold outside. And when I sprayed it on, it smelled like Sarrasins, but I got a distinct kind of berry note in the top, and it was the first time I'd actually noticed it. And then I'd realized that I haven't actually worn this too much in very cold conditions. So it was, and the type of berry, I don't know, but the first thing that came to my mind, and maybe I was a bit subconsciously influenced by the color of the juice, was a blueberry. And blueberry has a scent. And so this wasn't you know, like maybe it's kind of the cross between blueberry and blackcurrant, but it was that kind of juicy berry note that I don't usually like. But here it was interesting because I'd not noticed it before. And the jasmine's always there, but the jasmine's kind of just like kicking back and letting the other stuff take a bit of the spotlight. Like I said, there's a bit of spice from that carnation accord. And even now when I'm smelling this, there's even this kind of a slight tinge of green, like almost the jasmine stems and leaves as well. So there's quite a bit going on in this perfume. Now, getting back to my point about how this behaves in different conditions, when the weather heats up with this perfume, this is like, this really evokes those warm summer humid nights when you might be, and for some reason I'm always imagining this in the evening, at nighttime, walking outside, maybe through a park, and there's jasmine growing wild around there, so the heavy air, filled with that aroma, the warmth, the heat, the stickiness, and it's just a very, very, like with the musk coming through much more from the heat. Whenever this warms up, the musk comes through from the base a bit more, and you just can't, well, I can't help but imagine outdoor carnal scenes in this wild jasmine forest under a heavy moon and warm night, and it's makes me raise a sweat sometimes. And so this perfume is very, very evocative for me. It is easily my very favorite jasmine scented perfume, jasmine centric perfume. And it's a real vibe. But like I said, it's straight-laced, a little bit straight-laced and proper in the winter, and just ready to unzip its pants and open its legs in the summer. And I really love it for that reason. It lasts for hours, like easily 7-8 hours. There's good projection in the first hour, so you don't want to really overspray it, particularly when it's a little bit warmer. And it's definitely worth sampling if you're brave enough. Let me know if you love it in the comments, or if you hate it in the comments. I don't care, because I love it. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any thoughts on Sarrasins by Serge Lutens, and I will see you all whenever I do the next video. Bye for now.